Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joanna Burnos.
And my name is Marcin Burzański.
We have the amazing pleasure of welcoming you to the second day of the Defense and Resilience track at the Warsaw Security Forum 2021. Today we will discuss the most pressing issues related to NATO and Eastern flank, such as air defense, missiles, naval power, cybersecurity, and the threat of war, which we will hope will never come into practice. Thank you for being with us yesterday. We have all the way of the fascinating discussions and panels prepared for today. So I hope you will enjoy our common day as well. And I would like to also warmly welcome all the viewers who are with us online today. It's a pleasure to host you here at the premises of DoubleTree Hotel in Warsaw, as well as online.
Ladies and gentlemen, our appetites have been growing. Yesterday's discussion have raised many very important issues that we'll continue discussing on today for international security, for security of Europe, for security of the region. To summarize a little bit what we talked about and to give us a glimpse what we're going to talk about today, I'd like to invite now the president of the Kazimierz Pulaski Foundation and co-chairman of the Warsaw Security Forum, Mr. Zbigniew Pisarski. Zbigniew, please join us on stage.
I would like to welcome you to the second day of the Warsaw Security Forum's Defense and Resilience track. Today will be packed with exciting discussions and presentations that in this track will last all the way until 2:30. Then we will have a global outlook. Yesterday was a truly exciting day with fabulous and very inspiring speeches by the Polish authorities, Polish Minister of Defense, Mariusz Błaszczak, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Zbigniew Rau, Head of National Security Bureau, Minister Paweł Soloch, and of course the President of the Republic of Poland. We are in Poland, that's why I underline the presence of our host. But we were really happy to have numerous ministers of foreign affairs and defense visiting Warsaw, since we can say that for the last 2 days, Warsaw is a symbolic capital of discussion about European security. We talked about NATO's eastern flank with Minister Lorenzo Guerini, who represented Italy, which is a guest country at the Warsaw Security Forum this year. General Raymond Andrzejczak, General Philip Bridlow, General Hodges. We talked about the building of modern air forces and effectiveness of military procurement. It's never too much talk about effectiveness of procurements, and I think we all know about it. Last but certainly not least, we concluded the day with the Night of Freedom Award ceremony that went to an unbroken leader of the Russian opposition, Mr. Alexei Navalny. Many important things, all related to security and defense, have been said yesterday, shedding some insightful light on the discussions that we will be having today as well. During his keynote speech, President of the Republic of Poland, Mr. Andrzej Duda, shared his view that there are currently 3 pillars of European security that each have to be maintained and cared for equally. It is transatlantic cooperation with the United States, NATO, and the European Union. However, what's interesting, President Duda also pointed out that the European Union should not duplicate NATO's responsibilities in the form of the so-called European Army. Chief of General Staff of the Polish Armed Forces, General Raymond Andrzejczak, spoke about the need for greater resilience when it comes to new forms, hybrid warfare, such as the weaponization of migration, while at the same time not abandoning the traditional vectors of security like the NATO eastern flank. However, please remember that the second day of the conference will be equally thrilling and packed with fascinating discussions and even more industry presentations. Starting from discussing the integrated air and missile defense all the way into discussing the relevance of the naval forces in the 21st century. We shall all discuss something that, although unthinkable, must be planned for. Si vis pacem para bellum, as we say, if you want peace, prepare for war. Among speakers that you will be able to hear from today are our good friends, General Hodges, Admiral Ziemiński, Admiral Jaworski, among others, and many other distinguished speakers. In the Warsaw room, starting from 1 p.m., you will be able to listen to a speech by Warsaw's mayor, Rafał Trzaskowski, former Minister of Foreign Affairs of Poland, as well as Secretary General of OSCE, Madam Helga Schmidt, and our good friend, General David Patrius, former Director of the Central Intelligence Agency. Thank you for being with us yesterday, and even more, thank you for being here with us today. We hope that you are enjoying your stay in Warsaw at the Warsaw Security Forum, and I wish you fruitful discussions and good networking over the remaining part of the Warsaw Security Forum. Thank you very much.